So I'm heading to class right now and I'm gonna go check out what David's doing. Unfortunately, he's not here, so I'm gonna try to call him and see what's up. Hey David, how's it going?
It's going good.
Did you get anything to eat yet? Class is almost starting.
Yeah, I already ate something.
Well, I'm probably just gonna go to the cafe and grab a muffin and a smoothie.
What kind of smoothie and what kind of muffin?
I'm feeling like banana nut lately, and for the smoothie, they have a really good almond milk with blueberries and bananas and kale.
Just curious, but what kind of banana?
Oh, Cavendish bananas. Are you asking about what company or what variety?
No, yeah, the company.
Oh, okay. I believe they use Chiquita bananas. They stopped using Dole a few months ago.
Did you know that your smoothie is funding terrorism?
What are you talking about? Funding terrorism? What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't hear? Here, check out this video.
Data is purely being extorted by these groups, then they won't get anything in return. We have documents that talk about the paramilitaries giving them intelligence, support, information on guerrilla movements, and providing security at some of the farms. You know, they specifically say they're providing security here, but not here.
And if you read the documents, it's clear they didn't want anyone to know.
Throughout the document, they've crossed out transactions and said payments.
But you could see transactions right there.
And they were very sensitive to the fact that they were using the word transaction. Transaction implies you get something.
They should have used a Sharpie.
Maybe that would have been better, yeah.
In that same memo, a company employee asks, "Why is this being written?" And there's another memo that says to keep it all confidential because people can get killed.
If you're in a situation where you're putting your employees at risk by even having operations there, and if the only thing you can do to protect your employees is to pay off a guerrilla group or a paramilitary death squad, then you probably shouldn't be doing business there.
When you peel back the layers, you see they knew what they were doing was wrong. From 1989 to about 1997, they made payments to leftist guerrillas in the region. In 1997, Chiquita started paying their rival, the AUC, who was becoming more powerful. In 2001, the AUC was listed as a terrorist organization by the U.S., which was widely reported in the news in the U.S. and Colombia. In 2003, one of Chiquita's own lawyers wrote several memos to company execs. Must stop payments. The company should not make the payment. Chiquita fessed up to the Department of Justice, who also told them to stop. But what did the company do? It continued making payments.
Those were some of their most profitable years ever. So just pulling out of Colombia would have been a huge financial loss for them.
In 2004, the company finally stopped paying the AUC. They sold off their subsidiary in Colombia and pleaded guilty to the Department of Justice for supporting terrorists. The fine they had to pay? $25 million. Or get this, about 3 days worth of their annual revenue, and they had 5 years to pay that off. And what did the people whose relatives were murdered get? $25 million that Chiquita paid
Goes to the U.S. Treasury.
So none of that ever went to any of the families of these victims. That was considered by many a slap on the corporate wrist. And the kicker, not one Chiquita exec went to jail for the crime, even though they were in on it.
Oh my goodness, thanks for telling me. I am so fired up right now. I didn't even go to class.
If I was you, I'd buy bananas from a different company.
Thanks for the information and tip. I'll keep that in mind next time I go to the store.